One could expect a ghost story to attach itself to someone as celebrated as Marilyn Monroe, for this is one spirit who has every reason to be restless. Join us as Paranormal TV explores the spirit of Marilyn Monroe. Strange tales and tabloid gossip run amok after the death of Marilyn Monroe. Evidence to her death became privy to only a few, and until today, it remains behind closed doors. The word that was sent out to the world was that Marilyn Monroe had committed suicide. For so many, this was a bitter pill to swallow. George Barris, author and close friend to Marilyn, was one of them.
Don't forget, the coroner's report was not a complete report. The police department of Los Angeles, for some reason, did not divulge everything. The president's office did not divulge everything. All of a sudden, her telephone records disappeared.
It was a well-known fact that Marilyn and John F. Kennedy, President of the United States, were more than good friends. Peter Lawford, the president's brother-in-law, made his house available to the couple.
It was an open secret. You know, they had dinners there and they had rendezvous there.
Unfortunately for Marilyn, it was the beginning of a destructive path, ending with incredible heartbreak. When the FBI learned of the affair, the president was confronted. The FBI had enough evidence to incriminate Jack Kennedy. It was also a well-known fact that there was no love lost between J. Edgar Hoover, who was head of the FBI, and Jack Kennedy. Jack asked brother Bobby to handle the situation. Bobby was to tell Marilyn that the affair was over. Marilyn felt betrayed by Jack's abrupt rejection of her. Rumors of a nervous breakdown circulated. Throughout Marilyn's ordeal, Bobby Kennedy remained at her side, giving her the support and friendship she so desperately needed. Inevitably, the relationship between Marilyn and Bobby led to a serious love affair. This time, J. Edgar Hoover's obsession completely overruled all reason. What if Bobby leaked classified information to Marilyn in those vulnerable moments of passion? Pressured, Bobby had no choice but to end the affair. Once again, Marilyn was ditched by a Kennedy. Marilyn called for a press conference.
And there was only one side to the story, and it was about time that she told her side.
The day before the press conference, Marilyn was found dead.
I'll never believe she was a suicide, never.
What was Marilyn going to say at the press conference? Or rather, who would have been affected by her statement?
She never suspected anything like this would ever happen to her. So it was just a tragedy. An unsolved tragedy is the world's greatest to an innocent girl.
Tragedy, innocence, death, unsolved mystery. All textbook examples of why a spirit would be troubled. And Marilyn's ghost certainly is. She has been sighted at her grave, the Hotel Roosevelt, and the house where she lived at the time of her death.
There's a lot of people that I think are still alive that could enlighten us on this if they would only come forward, but I think they're afraid to.
One way or the other, Marilyn will remain an enigma. A vivid reminder of stardom taking the low road.